Oh, no, not me again. What did I do to deserve this? There's a lot of cars around here now.
Yeah.
Must be friends of his. The guy in the van over here is from the Buffalo News.
You called me a jerk too. What are you running for now? I didn't insult you. What you run for cover? You stripped it. You took all the antiques out of here. You sold it to Rockford. You sold it to New York. Because your business collapsed, your personal life collapsed, and you're destroying this neighborhood.
David,
you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Building than anybody, including you,
no, you didn't.
in this community ever did.
Violations all over the place.
Well, point them out.
What about all these windows broken here? That's violations.
Are they of what?
You asked the inspector. Yeah, all destroyed.
Discuss them with the inspector.
All smashed. Look at these grounds here. Terrible. Disgraceful. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm ashamed of you. Look at the grounds. The grounds
You
look
betrayed the
terrific.
trust of the city of Buffalo.
The
You
neighbors
betrayed
in
the
this
trust of the
community
neighbors.
freely
You
dump
betrayed
here
the
on a
trust of the
daily
property.
basis.
Yeah, because
we
you don't
pulled
secure.
20
It's
dump
your
trucks of
property.
garbage out of here yesterday.
It's your property.
Just another
What about
day.
everything you stripped on the inside of this national landmark and you sold?
David, anything on
Where
the
is it?
inside of the building is no concern to you.
It is a concern of mine.
Is it
Concern of mine.
really?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Why
it
don't you
is.
tell me what I took out of here?
What about all the light stands? What about all the copper you flashing? What about everything else you took
We've
out of
got
there?
people in here on a daily
Yeah, but you
basis,
sold it to
stripping
Rockford. Don't
copper,
deny that.
stripping the
You're
brass
selling-
pipes.
Why did you? What did Why did you sell it?
This is your political little platform.
No, it
here. I'm
isn't.
not
You've
doing this.
destroyed a landmark, and you're going to pay for it by public pressure and by the inspectors. You should be ashamed of yourself. All the faith we had in you for what?
Stop showboating, David. You'll never be mayor.
Those loads of garbage he took out of here, he's responsible for a lot of them being dumped in here. He was dumping building materials inside the building from ripped out rooms, plaster, lath, boards, door frames, garbage. Because the CE...
Who's the bad guy? Why am I the bad guy here? You know, this is disgraceful.
You saw the pictures from the news photographer, what it looked like inside.
Yeah,
Well, they have other
it's horrible.
pictures of the garbage that was dumped in there,
landmark here 10 years ago with everything in it. It's beautiful.
You know, here's something you ought to look at while you're here. My son and I were, this is my son Steve Koenig and I'm Mike Koenig. We were doing maintenance and security in here. He kicked us out because my son was taking pictures of them stripping his building out.
They stripped it, they
Are you a
destroyed it.
squeaky wheel or something? Or
Is that right?
Yes.
oh, let me just give you this. I'm with the preservation.
Well, we're hoping that Joe Scott... I'm sucking my gut. I cut my jacket off, you know. My trouble is too much overtime with the knife and fork.
Right.
We're all very depressed and disappointed with this building. We really are. This guy bought it in good faith on city auction. He stripped all the antiques out of it. It's a national historic landmark.
Yeah.
It's a local landmark. There's developers who wanted to buy it for $1.3 million. He accepted $300,000 to hold the mortgage, and he proceeded to strip it. And now he doesn't want to close the deal with the developers. The guys who seem to have money seem to be real. So I had a few words with him, and lost my temper and walked
Just now,
away.
you?
Just a few minutes ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we have a
Just
plan?
let
Will they
it
allow
fall
us to
apart.
come into the building, Dave?
I don't think so.
You want me to ask him? Well, I can ask him.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe if you could
Why not?
sugar, I use the...
Why won't you? Why won't you?
Get your thermal raincoat on?
Are they tendering the rest of the money?
He hasn't closed a deal with them yet, apparently.
Why? Are they coming up with the money?
Well, they said they're holding up on the money now because he stripped all the antiques out.
Oh, you got a bad
He said
one.
that's $1 million in antiques.
Yeah.
And they're tied up now in federal court because the IRS led them to believe that they put their offices in here. So that was in yesterday's paper before Scranton and Fascio.
Yeah.
And then number two, they're in state court because Wolfgang gave title to the building to these Tuckmans. And then the appeals court gave it back to Telesco. He fought it. So it's just like back and forth. In the meantime, the building is falling apart.
Yeah.
And this guy's holding out for every buck he can get. He should get every buck that's entitled to him, but not to the point of destroying the building.
Yeah.
You know, he should get what's fair, but it's gone beyond fair. It's got to the point where it's
What was he say? Can we,
Telesco said, he, in all fairness, he said he
Yeah.
talked to you, but he said he liked the opportunity to clean the building. He was unaware of anybody wanting to come here.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a chance to clean the building for any tour.
yeah.
it's been all stripped and destroyed. What people tell me, these railroad guys here know about that.
Well, long and short of it is, he won't let us come in the building, right? Okay. All right. And he'll figure the departments do what they have to do. That's all.
We'll just take a walk around
Okay,
the
we'll walk
building.
around. Sure.
Okay.
And then just do that.
Show us what you're doing.
I'll just tell him that we're going to walk around the building.
When we were trying to find out.
Well, I don't know. The judge is heading that way, and everybody's following.
Hi. Good, thanks.
John, how you doing?
Yes, thank you.
No problem. I seen you on the car. I said, Jesus Christ, you think I did it?
No, I didn't.
You're the only one that got one. I said, son of a pup.
Yeah, well.
Hi, Carolyn. How are you? Good. How you doing? Hi, Sax. How you doing? Good. How's it going?
Good. How are
Thanks.
you today?
Good. Thanks.
I just got him a throw and
He didn't want to let us in the building. The Tuckmans are in town now. They're anxious to take over the
something
building.
with a wheel on it.
And I guess that's just ready.
Well, they could.
Yeah, well, Telesco's not leaving. I know Telesco for a long time.
Still functioning today. It is.
Yeah. That time they stopped using the gas probably just as a small car shop.
I don't know how he
let
found out
most
about
people.
this.
He's let most people come in.
Is it?
I brought a tour here last summer of school teachers, and you went right inside. And the place had gotten much worse than the prior time that I had seen it. Yeah.
Commissioner?
Mike, how are you? Joe Scholar, how you doing? I see your name all the time. I never.
How are you?
Good.
Are we looking at possible violations? Are you guys going to do them?
Well, what we're going to do is walk around with the judge. We're going to check all the exterior. If the owner's here in the truck and he lets us through the building, I've asked him to let us in the building. He's coming back now and see if he'll allow us in the building. If not, he said he wants the opportunity to clean up the facility, and he said we could look at the building next week. He said he was unaware of the tour. And I talked to Tommy just a couple of minutes ago. He's coming now, so maybe he's going to reconsider.
Yeah.
And that's where we are, Mike.
Okay.
We're going to tour the exterior. All the exterior is going to be secured if it isn't. And then I
You
guess,
guys are basically here at the request of the councilman to look at the building?
Yeah, what we're doing is on any preservation building, we'll be taking a different position. We're going to try to pursue these buildings before they become a hazard or if there's a problem. And we took the stance on a number of buildings lately, and this, I think, is a different position we're going to take.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I think we get a judge and everything, and the judge has done a great job. So he's been, as he is here right now, he's done a great job for us.
Thanks so much.
Okay,
I'll leave
sure,
you
Mike.
to the negotiations.
Oh, holler. Yeah. That's what I usually had to put. People holler at me all the time. No matter what I do, Mike, it don't work.
You say, well, the mortgage
What do you think, Joe? Telesco will let you and judge myself and all the building inspectors. He said he'll walk us on a tour, but he'd asked that nobody else come with
No,
us.
it won't come in unless the press can come.
Okay, let me just check if he can come too.
No,
Okay.
Mr. Vogel comes too.
Okay.
Didn't get it. I have to leave with him, yeah.
Judge, you want to come? Telesco wanted to just talk to you a
Yeah.
second.
Where's it? Where?